Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading for mid-August. Oh, that was quick. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I'm pulling a Celtic cross for you today, but as always, I'm starting off with a couple of oracle cards, astro oracles to be precise, just to get an overview, and then towards the end we will be pulling a couple of charms and tea leaves, so make sure you stick around for that. Now, your astro cards say Yin and Uranus. Now, Yin talks about intuition, trust, patience, spirituality and receptivity. It is the feminine aspect that we're all born with. We all have feminine and masculine within us. And then we have Uranus, which talks about radical change. Okay then, now there is a Saturn-Uranus square that has been plaguing us all for the past couple of years, and it talks about breaking the mold. It talks about breaking out of a box and fighting tradition. I feel like there is a sense of reintroducing our own concept of traditionality, okay, changing rules and rebelling with a cause. And I feel like with Yin showing up, it is possible that you haven't been receiving enough. It is also possible that you have been in a very yang state of mind, in a very masculine state of mind of doing, achieving, pursuing a goal, pursuing your dreams, whatever it may be. It is do, go energy. I feel like there is a sense of spirituality and intuition that is coming in now with this change, with this Uranus energy. As a Virgo, you are the hardest working sign of the zodiac, one of you and Capricorn particularly. But instead of, I feel like, just checking off your to-do list every single day, some of you may be practicing mindfulness, or at least you need to. There is a sense of receiving from the universe at this point in time. And not just from the universe, I feel like from your partnerships as well. Something needs to shift here. Let's see. Oh wow. Something is restricting your movement. We have the Chariot, which talks about travel. It talks about fast-paced movement. It talks about something gaining momentum, trying to achieve a goal, balancing masculine and feminine. It talks about that yin and yang balance. But I feel like that balance is it's halted because of pain, because of the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords can be an overwhelming amount of information that comes about that puts your mind into overdrive and eventually leads it to shutting down. It's possible that either you are overworking yourselves and your mind is just like, please Virgo, give me a break. You know what I mean? It could also be that a particular relationship went south. It's possible that there was communication that came about that made you feel betrayed, that made you feel very apathetic. This is the most painful card in the deck, the Ten of Swords, all right? And I feel like that prevented you from truly finding that inner peace and that inner balance. But Uranus is ruthless, okay? Uranus wants to bring about tower moments. It wants to destroy what is not working for you, regardless of how comfortable you are in that discomfort. I feel like it's time for you to receive, Virgo. Ace of Wands is your focus. I feel like you are focusing on creating something brand new for yourself. Now, I don't know if this is in regards to love or it is work for you, but there is a spark. It is, every ace in the tarot is an opportunity that is presented to you by the universe, and you have a certain amount of time to grab that opportunity and strike while the iron is hot, particularly the Ace of Wands. It is not the Ace of Pentacles. You don't have your own sweet time to work on it. It's a flash. It comes in very quickly. You either grab it or you miss it. So there is something that you are concocting almost, and I feel like make sure you're concocting this from that place of balance. Sometimes when we're in pain, we just want to do that one thing that will instantly make us feel better, regardless of its long-term effects, right? It could be as simple as binge drinking, binge eating, or just letting yourself go completely. I'm not saying those things aren't bad. In moderation. Moderation is the key word here. What was in the recent past? The Two of Pentacles. I feel like your solar plexus was blocked. You see how the head is not on her neck. It's where the solar plexus chakra should be. There was a sense of disbalance. Again, there was a sense of not being comfortable in your own skin, not being confident, someone stealing your self-worth. And I feel like that self-worth that we all need to constantly work on, constantly need to work on our self-esteem. I feel like someone took that away from you. The Chariot is a very self-assured energy. It is an energy of, I know exactly what I want to achieve, I know exactly how to go about it, and I'm going to do it for myself. But then that pain, it's like, no, wait, hang on, I can't. I'm not going to do this anymore. Someone caused you to question your beliefs and your faith. Not just within yourself, but I feel like in your capacity to achieve something. The Three of Pentacles is your crowning energy. This is your strength. I feel like there is either a friendship, this could even be a relationship with a co-worker, it could be someone you surround yourself with on a day-to-day basis. It is someone who can bring about the best in you. I don't know who this is. This can even just be a dynamic within yourself. It can be one of your personality traits as an ace collaborator. The Ace of Wands right here talks about grabbing an opportunity and working on it individually. I feel like there are more people that need to be involved here. You may have an idea, you may have that spark of inspiration, but I'm not saying you can't do it yourself. You can, but I feel like there are people surrounding you who may be able to help you achieve this goal faster. Yin, receive. Don't try and do everything yourself. Receive that help. Be open to receiving that help. Immediate future. The Five of Pentacles. I feel like there's a reason why your card is the Hermit. Okay, it is a card of isolation. I feel like it's very hard for Virgos to trust other people because they have so much faith in themselves. I feel like even though that faith was lost in the past, this pain made you realize that, or at least think that you can't put your faith in anyone else but yourself. Not everybody is out to attack you. Not everyone is out to get you. You see how here she's looking at those ribbons as if they're attacking her, right? As if they don't mean well. Ribbons can't attack you. Not everyone carries the same frequency. The Five of Pentacles is an energy of putting yourself out in the cold when you can clearly ask for help. As a Virgo, again, it's hard for you to do that because you're a perfectionist. You do everything to the T. You dot all your I's, you cross all your T's beautifully. But when one is overwhelmed, when one's mind is on overdrive, instead of letting it shut down, delegate. I feel like that's important right now. How are you showing up to this reading, the world? You're either a traveler or you're someone who's traveled a whole lot and you've learned a lot through your journey. I feel like there is a sense of completion coming about here. I don't know, again, if this is related to love or work for you, but I feel like you've done the best that you could. You've reached almost a finishing point. And this is something that needs to be, gotten to, because only then you can start afresh, right? If you don't complete one book, you can't start another one. You know what I mean? You need to close out a particular cycle. That radical change that wants to come about is not going to come about if you keep rereading the same pages. Embrace change. All right, external influence that you may or may not be aware of, the Knight of Cups. This is a harbinger of love. This is someone who comes about with a declaration of love, an offer of love, an offer of peace, an offer of harmony. I feel like you need to start trusting in this. It's possible that you've been heartbroken and betrayed in the past, but I feel like you're almost waiting for the other shoe to drop, that whoever else comes my way is going to come about with the same BS. I don't think that's true. There is somebody around you who wants to bring about this love for you and to you. Hopes and fears, Nine of Swords. Your fear is fear itself. Your fear is anxiety. Your fear is sleepless nights, nightmares. I feel like you've been going through this with the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords. If anyone can pull yourself out of that, it is you, Virgo. Uranus wants to help. It wants to bring about that change for you, and I feel like it's going to come about eventually, only if you allow it. Because if you keep sitting in this 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords energy, Uranus is not going to be able to do jack shit. You know what I mean? I mean, these planetary energies and the universe itself can only help us if we allow them to. Okay, I love it. Potential outcome. The 10 of Cups. Finding the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That journey through the rainbow isn't all sunshine and puppies. It is difficult. It is hard. It is a lot of ups and downs. It is dips and crevices and valleys and mountains. But once you realize that it is a journey and you embrace the shadow as well as the light through that journey, is when you can truly find peace, where you can truly find balance. Trust, be patient, and be open to receiving this. Don't be open to receiving this or this or this. The universe wants to bring this about for you. It wants to bring about love. It wants to bring about joy and harmony and a happy home and a happy family to you. That's what it wants. Once you leave the door open for the universe to bring those blessings in, is when they can actually reach you, you know. All right, let's get you some tea leaves. 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. Come on, that speaks for itself. This is knocking at your door. Bull, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Don't give up. Do not give up, Virgo. I feel like there are people around you who really, really want to help. Allow them. Allow them to help. And that strength and fortitude is reminding me of the Chariot. It talks about that willpower. It talks about showing immense fortitude in a challenging situation and not backing down, going full steam ahead. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. You can't make this up. I've been talking about the rainbow and you know, traveling the rainbow being a journey. It's going to bring you immense wisdom. Vase, secret admirer. I place my cards intuitively. It's on the Knight of Cups. There is somebody out there who has a lot of admiration for you. I would expect them to come about soon, only if you leave the door open. All right, let's get you a couple of charms to close this off. We have Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or have it heavily in your chart. We have an owl. Wisdom. That wisdom that we've been talking about, that you're going to gain through this or are gaining through this. We have a snowflake, which could, it's reminding me of the 5 of Pentacles, putting yourself out in the cold. I feel like don't put yourself in that position. Don't be in that apathetic state. Once you're in the valley, look forward to climbing the mountain so you can see the vista. You know what I mean? And I also feel that winter times might be, well, really conducive to your growth. It's possible that all this happiness that we've been, and luck we've been wanting to see, is going to come about then. Then we have C and M as your initials. These could be yours. These could be the initials of someone you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be, but that's what we have for you, Virgo. I hope this helped you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.